Oh, it's a fantastic idea. We want you to get this started right now so you have a lot of it throughout the day here on Mardi Gras. This is Ed from the Blind Mule. How you doing today, Ed?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good to see you. Thanks a lot for being a part of our big Mardi Gras show. And you brought some fantastic Mardi Gras-ish food. What are we cooking this morning?
Absolutely. We're going to do a sausage and chicken etouffee. You can also do it with shrimp or crawfish. I just chose chicken. Just thought it'd be a little bit easier today.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's a fantastic dish. Like I said, you can make it now. Bring it to all the parades. Put it in some Tupperware. Eat it at home. Eat it all day. You can make a lot of this. It's going to be good. What do we need to do to get started? And what ingredients are we working with here today, Ed?
Well, I've got some celery, green bell peppers, some red onions. I'm going to go ahead and start that in a little bit of butter that I've already started melting, and I'm just going to kind of get that going. You let that cook for a little while, let it get soft, tender. Then you'll come back and we'll add a little bit of flour to it to make a roux.
Sounds pretty good. You know what? And there's a good chance this is going to wind up being my lunch today, since we're here in the studio and Cherish is out downtown having all the fun.
Very good. She's missing out.
She's missing out on the food. That's right. But of course, we want everyone to go on out and celebrate. Just maybe bring the food with you.
That's right. Absolutely.
A good idea.
Yeah.
Or stop by the Blind Mule. Tell them all about the Blind Mule, Ed.
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week. We start serving around 11. Finish up around 10, except for on the weekends. Fridays and Saturdays, we keep the kitchen open till 12. We do live music on Friday and Saturday nights. We do a great Sunday brunch, all you can drink mimosas. It's a lot of fun.
And tell us where you're located at.
We're at 57 North Claiborne. We're about a half block away from the Scottish Rite Temple, right next door to the bar downtown.
All right, so a perfect location for all the Mardi Gras action throughout the day as well. We're going to continue to work on this Mardi Gras themed food this morning. Like I said, we got some Mardi Gras colors in the pot there right now. We'll check back in with you, Ed, in just a little while.
All right.
Guys?
And we are back in the kitchen with Ed from the Blind Mule, and let me just tell you how good everything smells in here. We're making chicken and sausage etouffee, and we've been talking a little bit about it, and you are telling me that this actually is not that hard to make.
It's really not that hard. The hardest part is to keep your roux together. You know, just a little flour and butter, and it just all sticks together. Don't get it too hot, kind of baby it a little bit, and you'll be fine.
All right, let's bring everybody up to speed. You have your vegetables and your roux going in here. So what all did we chop up and put in here?
So I've got the green bell peppers, the red onions, and some celery stalks. And I put a little flour on top of my butter in there, and I just kind of stirred it up, got it real thick, let it brown a little bit. Added some chicken stock to help thin it out. And we're about to add our proteins to it, which are going to be the chicken and the sausage. And then we'll start spicing it up in a little bit.
And the great thing about this is that you can change your meat, because y'all do crawfish etouffee?
Absolutely. You can do crawfish, you can do shrimp, andouille. You name it, you can put it in a etouffee. I think it'll be just fine.
So today we're using chicken, and what else do we have?
I have Conecuh sausage from up the road a little ways, and it's one of our favorite proteins at the restaurant. We like to do a lot of stuff with the Conecuh.
It certainly is yummy. Now, when you look at proportions of this, because you have this, I mean, this is perfectly, do you have the same amount of vegetables as you do all your different meats, or how did you do that? Because that looks perfect.
Roughly, I used 2 bell peppers, 1 whole onion, with my chicken and sausage, roughly about 2.5 to 3 cups. You know, just kind of winged it on that one. I wasn't really quite sure how many to put in there, but it's starting to come together. And like I said, let's go ahead and add some spices to it. This is Tony's cacciatories. Get those in there. That'll give it some of its flavor along with that chicken stock.
And how much did you put in there? This can be kind of dependent on how spicy you like things.
Exactly. If you don't want it real spicy, just kind of be very liberal with it. You know,
it smells good.
I prefer a little spice with mine. But yeah, that was probably about a teaspoon or so.
Okay, so then you just mix that in. How long do we let this cook and all come together?
Probably let it sit for about 20 minutes or so, and make sure your chicken protein is cooked all the way through. It'll kind of turn soupy a little bit, and then we'll do some white rice on the bottom of it.
And we are going to do that coming up, show you how to put this all together in our next cooking segment with the Blind Mule. And y'all, this smells so yummy, something that we can all make on this Fat Tuesday. We are going to be right back here on Studio 10. We're going to go back outside live to the streets of downtown Mobile.
Back in the kitchen with Ed from the Blind Mule, who is joining us on this Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday. We've been working on chicken and sausage etouffee. Looks delicious. Do we need to add a little more pepper here to garnish this up?
We'll get a little cracked pepper on it.
And then we're just about done, right?
Yeah. You want to try it out, Joe? What do you think?
Definitely want to try it out. While I take this bite here, my mouth's going to be fun and full. Both things. Let's start with that. Tell the folks a little bit about what goes on at the Blind Mule, Ed.
Well, like I said, we do live music on the weekends. We do a brunch on Sunday. It usually starts around 10 till 2-ish. We have drink specials, happy hours, just a good time and good food.
And downtown open today for Mardi Gras?
Absolutely. We'll open at 11. We'll stay open all through the night. Try to catch a parade or two and, have a good Mardi Gras.
Yeah, going to be a great time right in downtown Mobile. You definitely want to check out the Blind Mule. This is fantastic. The recipe is online, so go check that out if you want to make something. This is just a great dish, not only for Mardi Gras, but just for any
all the
any
time.
Type of occasion.
Absolutely. Yeah, we love making it. It's one of our go-tos when we put on our special boards. We do daily specials, so y'all come out and check us out. Follow us on Facebook. Yeah.
Sure. All right. So Ed from the Blind Mule cooking up a delicious chicken and sausage etouffee on Studio 10 here today. Recipe is online. We'll be back to finish off our Mardi Gras show here for you in just a little bit. I should probably have another bite though, I think, right? Yup.